Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for coming. We've got hopefully lots of lovely things to share tonight. And so we're just going to start as we always do, just sending out love and gratitude to our beloved Earth. Let's take some slow, deep breaths to get into that peaceful, receptive state. So we breathe in slowly and deeply. We hold our breath. We breathe out, and then we hold our breath. Let's do that for a few more breaths. Now let's listen for our heartbeat. Our heartbeat, which is a pulse of light coming down through the silver cord from our mighty iron presence, anchoring in our heart, giving us life. Let's just see and feel and bless that heartbeat. That heartbeat that anchors into that beautiful threefold flame, which is the anchorage of our mighty I Am presence within our physical bodies. Let's just connect with that beautiful flame as we sit in that expanded golden flame in the center, golden yellow flame of wisdom and illumination, perception and discrimination. We see our bodies in this beautiful, dazzling golden flame. To the right, we can see the pink flame, that glorious, dazzling pink flame of pure divine love. And then we see to the left of us that beautiful, expanded flame, that sapphire blue, bringing into us the feeling of the will, the power, the faith, and the protection from our mighty I Am presence. See and feel and bless this glorious light. Let's take our awareness now up through the top of our head, through the silver cord, to our mighty beloved I Am presence. Let's see this glorious, all-powerful, all-knowing, all-loving presence smiling down on us. Our wonderful presence of God, I Am. And now we see in the center of our chest a beautiful golden sun forming, dazzling and brilliant like the noonday sun. The beautiful focus of light from our I Am presence. Open our hearts and send love and gratitude to our mighty I Am presence for beating our heart and giving us life. And now we see those rays from our beautiful sun in the center of our chest, dazzling and brilliant, billions and billions of rays, going forth and connecting up with each and every miniature sun in all the cells of our bodies, our four earthly bodies, all those little inner wakas receiving this expanded light. Let's feel the joy, the happiness, and the gratitude of each and every little inner waka of our four earthly bodies. Sense and see and feel that wonderful light saturating our earthly bodies. And now let's just fill our feelings with a feeling of love and gratitude. And let's call to the beloved Ascended Masters, the beloved Ascended Master David Lloyd, the great God of gratitude, to fill us, each one and all mankind, with this feeling, that light substance, from the Ascended Master realm of gratitude and love. We see our beautiful suns turning a deep shade of pink with a golden radiance. Gratitude and love for all our many, many blessings. Gratitude and love to the great Ascended Hosts for these marvelous teachings. Gratitude and love for all our loved ones and our friends. Gratitude and love for our homes and our supply. Gratitude and love for all the many, many blessings that we receive daily on our earthly journeys. Gratitude to the great and beloved elemental kingdom, animate and so-called inanimate, the beauty and bounty of nature. God bless, love and thank them, each and every precious one. Gratitude to the beloved angels, and gratitude to all life on our beloved earth. And now we see these rays in this wonderful expanded state, forming a lattice of light, dazzling and brilliant. We see our entire earth folded in this glorious pink and golden light, saturating every part of life on our beloved earth, especially those parts of life that are never loved or thanked, with this wonderful gift, our opportunity of sending love, light, and gratitude to all life. And we just give deep, deep thanks for this. Ah, it's lovely to send out that gratitude. Jenny Kling, beloved, are you available to read? Sometimes she's difficult for her. Jen? Or maybe not. Jeanette, beloved, are you Jeanette? Can you read?
Yes, I can.
Good, thank you.
Okay. Beloved presence of God, I am. It is thy life and intelligence that enables me to read and comprehend and absorb that which is required of me. For life, I am so grateful. Beloved Master Katumi, I ask for your feeling and your capacity to use this instruction for God's glory and mankind's comfort. We thank you. And now, great I am presence, take me within thyself. There instruct me and cause me to retain the full memory of these inner instructions. Thank you, from beloved Saint Germain.
Marvelous. Bless you. Thank you so much. Jeanette, lovely reading. Thank you. And so this week we've got John, who actually can't make it tonight. He's having to host a dinner with his beloved wife. But he read for us beautifully, beloved John. So we've got two marvelous readers now, Gary and John, which is a blessing. So it's from the beloved Great Divine Director, and it's I Am Discourses, and it's discourse number 2. And then we've got a video, which I know we've seen, but it was quite a long time ago, on Aries and Thor. And I just felt just lovely to get, to just connect up with those beloved elementals on a deeper level. So we're going to listen to that the wonderful words from Aries and Thor, who are the great directors of the air elementals. And then Roxy Ann, I hope Roxy Ann is on. Roxy Ann, are you there, beloved? Let me just check. Yes, she is. Because I sent it out. I thought I'd sent out the email, and then I saw it in the inbox this morning. I thought, oh my gosh, normally I sent it out the night before. Anyway, bless her heart. So she's going to continue with reading from Archangel Michael. Just lovely. we can never get enough of his wonderful words. Then I'm going to read from Friendship with the Gods, Beloved Helios, also just heavenly. And so just going to have lots of lovely things. And then Beloved Antoinette is going to take us through our decrees. And as we know, that's truly the most important part of the whole time together as we send out those mighty rays to assist our beloved earth. We call for them, and in come the beloved ascended masters and our mighty presence into action. So we're going to listen to John now reading, which is recorded. So it's excellent.
The beloved Great Divine Director, I Am Discourses, Volume 8, Discourse 2. This instruction is not an ordinary activity, even from our Octave of Light. It is an extraordinary activity. I may not set aside time and space for all of you, as a group, as was done for those blessed children. Editor's note, referring to Bob, Rex, Pearl, and Nada from the Magic Presence. But a service occupying a similar position for you has been rendered. To the degree you can accept this help and keep your feeling world harmonized, will you see the outpicturing of those qualities more quickly, not only in producing perfect health in your body and more quickly solving the problems before you, but in quickly rising to that state of consciousness where you no longer consider problems. In calling your beloved mighty I Am Present into action, you not only solve the apparent ones, but it keeps you above all problems. That is your victory. That is the achievement for which you have come into many embodiments. Today, through the great gracious assistance of our beloved Saint Germain, he chose of his own volition to try out and prove that with the assistance of the great cosmic law, the time had arrived when great numbers of mankind could understand, appreciate, and accept the reality of their own mighty I Am Presence, which the chart shows to you definitely. The individual who thinks this great knowledge Saint Germain has brought forth is but imaginary, can of course receive but little benefit, because the repulsion of his or her own feeling of doubt will repel our help. Until such time as those individuals can feel the great acceptance of this knowledge, this truth, the mightiest which the earth can ever receive. Your knowledge of the presence and the acceptance of your mighty I Am Presence is the end of all earthly pilgrimage. Those who will apply this truth as directed and refuse acceptance to appearances will quickly enter into the fullness of the courage, strength, and confidence which gives them the certain feeling that it is really true. You will understand, beloved ones, after centuries, hundreds, and perhaps thousands of embodiments in which each of you has lived, the gaining of your momentum of limitations must necessarily be tremendous. Notice the vast difference in what you have known before as the advancement of the mass in comparison to your individual knowledge of your beloved mighty I Am Presence, and the eye picture which you have before you, through which you are calling your three faculties of activity into vivid action for yourselves. You may accomplish your victory today through the use of the violet consuming flame by calling your mighty I Am Present into action to pass it from your feet up, a dazzling radiance like a blowtorch, consuming everything discordant which you have drawn about you through the centuries. Your achievement is definite, certain, and quickly accomplished. The accumulation of limitations which you have drawn about you through the centuries has been a long, laborious process. Strange, is it not, that mankind would willingly draw the people into more and more dense and limited conditions, yet only when the people know the great God presence which beats their hearts can strength be sustained within the human form, which will enable them to hold their attention firm enough on their mighty I Am Presence to set them free. Then its mighty energy may be released in sufficient quantity, sufficient power, to not only consume all discordant conditions and accumulations, but to draw from the presence those mighty currents of energy which sweep into the body like a mighty river, if you please, and which will sweep out every imperfection. You may wonder why we continually pound and pound and pound these definite explanations to mankind, because they must understand this truth. Those who refuse will go on and spend many embodiments before they have this opportunity again, because those who pass out consciously refusing this knowledge today will not be permitted to re-embody and gain the glory which the next embodiment would bring. When once the outer consciousness of mankind is given the opportunity, and the stubbornness of the human and its ridicule refuses acceptance to the great light and the truth of the presence, then people will wait much longer than those who have not heard of it. There is only one thing in all this world of human activity which will not allow anyone on the face of this earth to accept the mighty I Am Presence, and that is the accumulated stubbornness of the human mind and feeling, the outer activity of it. So today I do congratulate you, O beloved children of the earth, seeing the expansion of the light within you and your sincere earnestness. With great joy I came forth into your city, into your midst, to try once again to give you our assistance, which will enable you to attain quick, certain, eternal freedom from the acceptance. Now mark you, from the acceptance any longer of these appearances which have bound you so long.
Marvelous. Absolutely wonderful. A great divine director, beautifully read by beloved John. So that was wonderful. Just do a quick note, if people can remain muted, it would be helpful because we can hear a ruffling and things. Thank you. Okay, now we're going to listen to beloved Aries and Thor. It's just so lovely. This is from Friendship with the Gods, from beloved Aries. She's the divine complement of mighty Thor, and they are active in the capacity as the substance of the Earth's atmosphere. And she says, I wonder how many of you have ever thought of a planet without an atmosphere. There could be no human life upon it, and all the various experiments which the peoples are making regarding trips to other planets, as dependent upon scientific research as to the atmosphere in, through, and around those planets. Of course, scientific accuracy is not yet perfected. The understanding that every planet on which life abides has an atmosphere, and that man-made atmosphere, no matter how expensive, will not suffice upon another planet. If the atmosphere were removed, it would do more than all the unpleasant ideas of the atomic age to remove life from this planet. But we have not chosen to do so. No, we have adjusted our atmosphere for you, each and every one, lowering its vibratory action as the earth became more dense, and giving to you as much of our air element as you can absorb. Within that atmosphere is what you call the astral realm, which is quickly being transmuted. Have you thought that each and every one of you carries a personal atmosphere, which is made up of your thinking, feeling selves? Is that atmosphere in accord with the directives of the 4 elements? Or does your atmosphere vacillate? The vacillation of an individual's atmosphere is the instability in one of the 4 low vehicles, and in my capacity as the substance of the world's atmosphere, I have to hold that very steady, no matter what creation goes on which is temporarily imperfect. I cannot allow one vacillation in the vibratory action of the atmosphere in, through, and around the earth. You have come far along life's path, so that you should learn to control your atmosphere personally, emotionally stable, mentally alert, etherically pure, and physically charged with whatever amount of light is necessary to expand the perfection of God through you, and filling that atmosphere with the warmth of love, with the power to direct the currents of energy wheresoever, and not allow them to enter into your personal atmosphere. This is a dictation from beloved mighty Thor from Friendship with the Gods. So Thor is the director of the energies of the air currents, and he's the divine complement of beloved Lady Aries. And so they govern the activities of the air and the air currents and direct the sylphs. And he says, I speak in the name and by the powers of the energies of the air currents, which I, Thor, send north and east, south and west, carrying moisture, carrying warmth, and all the activities of a constructive nature through the sylphs of the air. I, Thor, am never still. Those beings, the mighty sylphs, who work with beloved Aries and myself, have some of them grown to gigantic proportions. Beloved ones, if I should release the sylphs of the air, who throughout the ages have absorbed the human creations of the people of this earth, until you had developed an affinity with them, think you the condition of the air element, as these sylphs uncontrolled by myself and Lady Aries, should they vent their wrath on all who have antagonized them through the ages? Therefore we are obeying the divine edict and holding in check each member of the directors of the kingdom of the beings who serve under us, until the various little ones and big ones too, who represent the elemental kingdom, can find real love and affinity for mankind. Although in picturization, mankind have distorted the expression of myself, it is true that I am the pressure which moves the very atmosphere created by beloved Aries, and in the moving of that atmosphere, keeping it circling round and round this planet Earth. And there is opportunity without limit for the alert Sheila to understand and cooperate with me and beloved Aries and the sylphs. In doing what? In seeing that where there are mass pressures of humanly created substance, that the power of Aries and Thor are yours to invoke, and to move those pressures out perhaps into the sea, where they can be transmuted and then carried by Helios and Vesta into the sun for repolarization, and no harm can be done to the peoples of Earth and those who are on its continental surface. I have never been the cause of a cyclone or a tornado, which should be self-evident to the thinking mind. But the sylphs of the air, like human beings and imprisoned angels, have free will to a certain extent. They gather, just as disgruntled human beings do, in certain vortices, where they build up through unpleasant feelings and thoughts and conversations, which is evident to me, though perhaps not to you, a vortex which becomes the eye of a hurricane, a cyclone, a tornado. Then that energy, following a track, causes destruction. You all know one of those mighty vortices is in the Caribbean, and there I have established a luminous presence of the Elohim of peace to arrest as much as possible of the turbulence of the air element. Air can be your servant. It was the servant of the peoples of old. Air filled the sails of the early boats which came to your great country America. Air is the life which you breathe in, by which you live. Or the activity of the air element, uncontrolled, can be your master. For without air, your physical vehicles would perish. But it is the allowing of the inhalation and the exhalation of air which is purified within every 24 hours by special beings belonging to our divine court, that you have the use of the power of drawing the breath, holding it, expanding it, and blessing it as you send it forth to some other part of life. Now many people, much of life, draw that energy in from the air currents, utilize it to sustain themselves on the surface of the earth, but they release only that which is pollution into the atmosphere, instead of a blessing to life. There again you have the activity of the perfect and rhythmic breath, allowing in our gift of air, absorbing it within you, letting it expand through you, filling and vitalizing your vehicles with its essence, and then, as it passes from your bodies, blessing it and sending it forth with a God gift and benediction to some other part of life. Whoops. All right. So we're going to have beloved Roxanne reading for us now. But so there's so many opportunities, as beloved Aries and Thor point out, when we hear of these huge cyclones and hurricanes and things heading, we can call to them and really ask them to help. And they say, just like that, we can really help. So there's our opportunities. And I'm just going to change the share. Thank you, beloved Roxanne.
Yes, thank you. Good morning. You must become masters of energy by beloved Archangel Michael. How shall I describe to you the consciousness of the angels? All sweet angels among you, I love you. It is not easy to wear garments of flesh, but in your service shall our kingdom be known more quickly. Elementals among you, I love you. Long have you served, and selflessly. And precious guardian spirits from other stars, do you remember the day we came from the heart of the sun and walked over the bridge of electronic light into the atmosphere of this earth? With us came the innocents, the precious life streams who were to have their first opportunity to master energy through thought and feeling on this planet. Do you remember the tenderness in our hearts for these budding souls? The love, the love that made us each forswear our freedom and the joy and happiness of the realms of perfection, as we vowed before the God who made us all to remain until the entire evolution had fulfilled its destiny. Do you remember the happiness of those days when angels, seraphim, and cherubim walked with men? When elementals in flower, in tree, in lake, and mountain were visible to the physical sight of the evolving race, before the laggards from other systems entered our planet. These were the sweet and happy days, the days in the Garden of Eden. Those days shall come again. They shall come first through people like yourselves, who can believe that the angelic host and the masters of wisdom are capable of reaching through the veil, taking you by the hand and revealing to you the way back home through the power of their own love and light. How sweet to see you standing at the threshold of the veil with your hands stretched through that veil and holding ours. How sweet to see your heart beat the glorious immortal flame of life eternal, rising like a magnet to draw our presence. How sweet to know that you love life and desire to set it free. That is why I am here. That is why Lord Maitreya, at the great council where we all gathered, made it plain to us that it was his desire that one after the other of the members of the Ascended Master and Angelic Kingdom should come and present a clear, definite, and distinct picture of our reality, our peculiar and particular service to life, which might convey to your consciousness a conviction that we are as real as you are, that we have a design for living and a purpose in being, and we are willing to direct the full weight of our cosmic gathered momentum into the aura and consciousness of any son or daughter of man willing to live for the whole. How can I describe to you the consciousness of the angels? Again, I ask. The angels live only to radiate the nature of God, the virtue of God. They do not labor, they shine. They stand around the throne of the great, mighty, eternal Father, Mother, and plunging into the living sea of that aura until their bodies are vibrant with their light. They then, at God's direction, sweep outward, carrying the essence and substance of faith, hope, love, and healing to the four corners of the kingdom. Looking into a room full of people such as this, the angelic host would not see your forms. They would see merely the light and the shadow of your own life streams. The human evolution, dear ones, is particularly concerned with the creation of form. They are concerned only with the tastes of the mental body by which is cut out of the universal substance a particular design, corresponding to an idea which should by all right have descended from the presence. And then through the action of the feeling world, the energizing of that form, giving it life, and the lowering of it into the third dimensional plane. The consciousness of the elementals is to become that form, to sacrifice their freedom, their happiness, and their joy, and to enter into the thought pattern of the developed man, giving form to that idea by their own life. The consciousness of the angels is to draw the radiance through the form, giving it life, directing it, and filling the universe with its blessing. Now, should you stand an elemental, a man, and an angel before your chalice, this is how it would appear to each consciousness. The elemental would see all his little friends within the glass that make up that form, their shining faces, their tiny bodies, sustaining the outline of the cup and the stem. The man would see the glass and judge its worth, perhaps, and wonder if it were crystal or otherwise. The angel would see the powers of the sacred fire drawn by your beloved leader into the cup and flowing through it. The activities of all three kingdoms are necessary to have a perfect manifestation in this world of form. Can you understand then how necessary it is for you among the members of the human race to come to an understanding of the elemental's consciousness and cease, in the name of God, creating thought forms which the elementals are forced to fill with their own light bodies, and which are a distortion to life, imprisoning them sometimes for centuries in vicious vortices which would cause you to faint were you to look upon them with the inner eye. Oh God, entering a large city like this, seeing the imprisoned elemental life, intelligent substance, mind you, which in obedience to the decree of some human being is suffering incarceration in these vortices of lust and anger, of hate and resentment. My heart cries out for men and women who are willing to set this life free. The elemental kingdom has been the unwilling servant of man since the last golden age passed from the screen of life. Look at men's bodies today. In the name of God, each one made a shining being of light in the image and likeness of their eternal Father, yet they have deteriorated into garments of decay. I shall spur mankind on by my presence in this universe. I have not idly offered to remain 20 hours out of every 24 within the astral realm in which their consciousness abide. Editor's note. Archangel Michael now spends 22 hours out of the 24 hours in the psychic and astral realms, due to the dispensation he received to assist the families of Ernest Chilas for 4 generations back. God bless him forever. I am giving my life to release the imprisoned energy within the thought forms, which make up the astral realm. To be continued next week.
Thank you, beloved Roxanne. Beautifully read. Bless your heart. And yeah, Archangel Michael. Oh, and just so good to remind ourselves continually of the importance of keeping a firm grip on our thoughts and feelings, our words and actions, because we know how to fix all life, especially our beloved elementals. Now we've got gems from the Ascended Masters and from beloved mighty cosmic being Victory, which I thought was pertinent because we're focusing this month on the wonderful retreat open, which is the retreat of mighty Victory and his wonderful flame of victorious accomplishment. So this is what he says. As you give attention to your I am presence, your higher mental body, which is our Christ self, knowing all that is required of you and what to do, knowing all that is required of you and what to do, releases help in answer to your call. If our assistance is needed, then your higher mental body will see that it is done. Won't you feel today, beloved ones, your higher mental body is just as tangible to you as your physical bodies? For it is the power, the intelligence, which acts at the discretion of the presence. Since you are unascended beings, your I Am Presence knows nothing about your troubles down here, but your higher mental body does. It is a most magnificent presence, and you, gentlemen, don't mind if I say this, you are as beautiful as the ladies. Do you know what produces beauty in form? It is the outpicturing of divine love and blessing, and the harmony maintained within your feeling world. So I just thought it was really good to just get a clear feeling and knowing that our beloved Holy Christ Self, the high mental body, is right there above us. And I love this chart here. I'm not quite sure who did it, but I know Peter Manchester found out. It was just a lovely one to clear sort of picture of our I Am Presence and our Holy Christ selves. Now we're going to say this wonderful decree that we say every week, and we say in the morning services too, but in a much shorter version. It's just so helpful to help all our brothers and sisters that have left their physical bodies. So we say together, beloved presence of God, I am in me, and beloved immortal threefold flame of eternal truth within my heart, and beloved Saint Germain. While my body sleeps this night, let all the constructive energy of my entire life stream, including that in my causal body, be used to render whatever service is needed in the violet flame temples established in the psychic and astral realms to draw the full gathered cosmic momentum of the violet purifying flame of divine love and compassion through every discarnate life stream there. Let all the souls who dwell in those realms be drawn into those purifying temples of mercy and compassion, and there have the accumulated destructively qualified energies of their life streams purified and transmuted, so that when they are summoned for re-embodiment by the lords of karma, they bring into incarnation only a heritage of perfection and carry in their life streams no miscreations that would add to their own or the world's distress. We accept this down now with full cosmic power, and so be it, beloved I am. And we thank you. Thank you, thank you. And this is a lovely one. I'm not sure if we had it before, but I'm not sure. We certainly haven't had it recently, but it's a beautiful one about a little cockatoo. Hang on, somebody's unmuted, but okay. Right. I think that's lovely. Such a character, this bird.
I've been in the veterinary field for 26 years. And I've never met an animal like him, ever.
You get to come home with me tonight.
We are Julie and Dr. Brian Spear, and this is Cumulus's story for GeoBeats.
I am the owner of the Medical Center for Birds, a bird hospital in the greater Bay Area. Cumulus was originally abandoned to a humane society. He was really, really quite ill and ended up here. He had cloacal prolapse, other damaging issues.
No blanket.
He had a foster, but she passed away, so that's when we made the decision to make him a resident here.
No blanket.
Just layer by layer, we've been picking out the anatomic problems, his behavioral problems, and secondary, tertiary, fourth level complication problems, and removing those layers. Probably approaching 8 different surgical procedures. And out of all of that, this personality has kind of come out to be what it is.
Oh my gosh.
His pet human can tell you that.
He's
really
doing
well.
amazing. We removed the sutures last Friday from his last procedure and took off his collar.
Whoa.
And he gets to be a free bird if he keeps it all tucked, as we say. He's the most entertaining, wonderful comic relief that any practice could hope to have. When things get sort of down and serious and you're dealing with some heavy stuff, he'll just randomly bust out laughing or singing his cute little song.
Eric's very popular in his mind.
It's a thing with him. When you start whispering, he'll whisper back with you.
You feeling okay? No coffee.
He will often clean my eyelashes, and people always freak out when he's doing that.
This being his birthday week.
And I trust him 100%, and he gives me that back. It's the strongest bond I've had with an animal. He definitely has a sassy side. He's prone to some aggressive tendencies occasionally, especially during hormone season.
Hormone season. Stop.
He knows his name. If I tell him no, he will do the right back at me while he continues to do whatever it is. This time last year, we were actually having to consider some quality of life decisions because he was not doing so well.
Cumulus.
To see him going from that point to where we are now, it's phenomenal.
Why was he surrendered? I don't know.
You were just the best of the best of the best of the best.
We could point a finger at that individual, but I wouldn't. It's good that they did because he would probably not be alive if it hadn't been done.
You broke some toys. Yeah.
From a pure medical point of view, we could say, oh, wow, we did this really cool surgery. But on a higher level, that's really not what being a healthcare provider is about. We want to restore happiness.
You big weirdo.
I've learned a lot about resilience and how to sort of push through and be happy and sing a song regardless of how your body's feeling. He's a really good lesson in that.
I love you so much.
It's lovely, Eric. Oh, what a wonderful bird. And I know that there's just so many wonderful animals bringing so much love and joy and happiness and laughter to so many people and lots of comfort. So now we're going to say together for our beloved animals. We can also remember to put in the insects and the reptiles, all the ones that need to be really freed. So we say together, beloved iron presence of all mankind, charge your mighty light of mercy and compassion to flow through us all and bring comfort to the animal kingdom. May each human being remember and accept their responsibility as guardians and protectors of this planet's pure and innocent life until all is set free and their divine plans fulfilled. We so decree it, and so be it. In God's most holy name, I am. We accept it done, and we thank you. Thank you, thank you. Now I'm going to read Beloved Mighty Helios, as we said at the beginning. Let me just share it. And already this was so lovely. And as we know, Helios and Vesta are the head of the hierarchy of our beloved sun. So God of the sun, the fourth sun from the great central sun of Alpha and Omega, and the divine complement of beloved Vesta. And we know she gets her name. And also when they say we are vested with that threefold flame, beloved Vesta is very active in that regard. So this is what beloved mighty Helios says. Beloved children of the sun, greetings on behalf of the light which comes to earth through the consciousness of the peoples who are living in the upper chamber, magnetizing them by the power of the light, that sacred fire which is ours to give and yours to receive, utilize and expand. Be seated in the light and in the sight of the sun. Our aura carries only blessings to all life. Our aura carries the very gift of the energy by which you have being, and carries within itself every virtue which you require as you've moved victoriously upon life's way. That aura, which is the light of the sun, is a permanent aura of your aura too. When we join together in companionship and understanding as to that which we desire to accomplish. That which we desire to accomplish, beloved ones, is to reinstate perfection upon this earth, and to reinstate the perfection of every electron and every cell and every atom of every living thing in, through, and around the earth, until the earth is again as beloved Vesta and I first visualized it, and then projected it forth, so that the beloved ascended Master Saint Germain might have a most glorious holy star for you to enjoy, and for the spirits of the various nature kingdoms, the gnomes, the undines, the sylphs, and the salamanders. Will you accept, beloved ones, today the rising of the sun as an activity of the rising of the sun of light within your hearts? illumining your consciousness, vibrating through every cell and atom of your beings, and expanding forth until it encompasses the planet, until there is enough light that the karmic board itself shall say, this planet, now straightened on her axis, peopled by God-free peoples, is truly a home of the ascended Master Saint Germain. Then when we absorb into ourselves the beings of Mercury and that great and mighty star, the planet Earth shall most easily move closer to ourselves. This is an orderly procession toward Godhood in its fullness. So accept from beloved Vesta and from myself our gratitude that you know something of our world as it was in the beginning and it shall be, incorporated into the beautiful energies of your own conscious understanding again. Thus you are part of the great light of the world. Thus I, too, as beloved Vesta, bow before you, giving to you the light of understanding, the warmth of love, and the tenacity of the sun gods in holding concentrated to the one purpose, goodness, until the goodness is manifestly expressed for the benefaction of all. Oh, it's just so lovely. I just loved it. So, beloved mighty Helios and Vesta, God bless him forever. And I know in the mornings, Antoinette often, she says, sending love and gratitude to them. So it's just lovely. And so we're going to sing today a lovely song, Dear Comfort Flame, because there's just so many people that I've been hearing are truly in need of comfort at the moment. Gosh, so I just thought it was just a lovely opportunity for us to call in that wonderful flame of comfort from our beloved Mahachohan. So we're going to change the share and sing that beautiful song to the comfort flame. Lovely comfort flame. Oh, and so we do ask for it to be sent to all those needing comfort from the great Mahachohan. And now beloved Antoinette will take over. Thank you, beloved Ant.
Thank you, Anthea. And as you say, a wonderful flame to call to in this time where so many seem to be struggling and just filled with uncertainty and just needing that comfort flame. So now we give all love, power, and authority to our beloved I Am Presence as we make these calls together for the purification of our earth and the release of all life on her. We begin. Mighty I Am Presence, great host of ascended masters, archangels and Elohim, cosmic beings and great cosmic light, come forth now in all your cosmic power. Withdraw and withhold all power from destructive forces and individuals with destructive intent throughout the world, right now and forever, whether it is conscious or unconscious. Expose, seize, bind, and render helpless all these sinister forces and their activities until the light has removed them completely, and illumine the source so this may never act again, and raise up to positions of power the divinely chosen leaders. Replace all with ascended master consciousness and the divine plan fulfilled. We thank you. Our decree for protection. Beloved mighty I Am Presence, beloved Archangel Michael, and beloved Commander Conrad, continually intensify your protective pillar of pure light substance and Archangel Michael's armor of light through and around me, charged with your invincible protection, all powerful and impenetrable. I am invisible. I am invincible. I am invulnerable to anything but thy almighty perfection. I am grateful that we are given whatever added protection is needed, and what we ask for ourselves, we ask for our loved ones, and that which is constructive in all mankind and the world. We just take a moment and visualize, see and feel this mighty, impenetrable, blue and crystal pillar of light surrounding each and every one of us. And beloved Archangel Michael's armor of light, that golden shining armor of light around ourselves, our loved ones, our families and friends, this group, and all those across the face of the earth, standing up tirelessly for freedom, victory, for truth, for our beloved earth and all life on her. God bless, direct, perfect, and protect each and every one. We thank you. Our decree for liberty. Beloved cosmic I Am Presence and great goddess of liberty, direct the cosmic light of liberty as of 1,000 suns into the cause and core of anything attempting to delay the divine plan of the Great White Brotherhood for the earth's eternal freedom and release from all tyranny here and now. So be it. Beloved I Am, we thank you. Our decree for divine justice. I am the most intensified cosmic action of the flame of divine justice blazing throughout the world, right now and forever. I am the law. I am the justice. I am the judge. I am the jury. Knowing that I am all powerful, then I know that only divine justice can be done everywhere, here and now. Beloved Lady Portia, ensure divine justice prevails throughout the world, right now and forever. And so be it. And so it is. And it is done. Beloved I Am, we thank you. In the name of my mighty I Am Presence, great cosmic beings and great cosmic light, I decree, I am the presence, charging the minds and feelings of everybody in America and the world with Saint Germain's ascended master consciousness and perfection right now and forever. I am the presence, blessing, illumining, perfecting, and setting all free in service to the light. Now, this wonderful opportunity that we have as a group to invoke the violet fire and send it forth into all imperfection, misqualified energy, or miscreations of any kind. This wonderful flame that has the ability to shatter, dissolve, consume, and transmute all miscreations, releasing all misqualified energy, setting it free from that which was never meant to be. We say together, Mighty I Am Presence, beloved Saint Germain, and those that minister to the violet flame, come forth now and blaze your cosmic violet fire and cause a mighty victory for all the world to see. I am the law of forgiveness in cosmic action now. I am the victory of the sacred fire in all its cosmic power. Mighty angels descend with your purple wands of fire and strike them into the center of every place where there has been a history of sinister force activity. Transmute and consume it all, cause, core, record, effect, and memory, and set it all free from that which was never meant to be. Replace it all with ascended master consciousness and the divine plan fulfilled. We thank you. now, before we say this decree, we call to beloved mighty victory to enfold us in his luminous presence, to fill every cell of our bodies with his feeling of victorious accomplishment. We say together, I am the victory of the light. I am the victory of the light. I am the victory of the light. I am the cosmic flame of victory, which reigns supreme everywhere, right now and forever. We accept these calls answered as they are made, according to thy will, with full cosmic power, maintained and doubled each instant of each hour until fully manifest. And so be it. And so it is. And it is done. Beloved I am, we thank you. And we end off now with that mighty focus on divine love, as we call to the secret love star, that mighty focus of cosmic divine love from that great central sun, shining in the heavens for this 2,000-year period. That supreme light that cannot be requalified with any human thoughts or feelings. So now together we visualize that great star of light, and we ask that each one of us, every man, woman, and child, and all elemental life, be clothed in the substance from the secret love star. That substance that pushes out all imperfection, all limitation, all disharmony of any kind, filling all life on this earth with those feelings of love and harmony, of courtesy, of charity, of peace, kindness and goodwill, of grace, those feelings of unity, one holy family. Beloved secret love star, make each and every one of us, or life on this earth, a living sun of pure divine love. And we just see all those suns shining, connecting with one another, as our entire earth is bathed in the substance from the secret love star. We send our gratitude and love to all the beings of light who maintain and sustain this great gift, the focus of cosmic divine love. Mighty I Am presence of all mankind, come forth. Charge every man, woman, and child, all life evolving on this sweet earth, in the light and love from the secret love star, and keep it eternally sustained. Thank you, thank you. And thank you, each and every one of you, for adding your light to these calls. Thank you.
Thank you, beloved Antoinette. Absolutely marvelous. Oh, lovely, lovely. Bless the beloved secret love star and those mighty cosmic beings. And I'm just thinking who might like to read the closing invocation. I know Jenny can't do it. Trish, beloved, I know you are good with your mic and everything. Would you like? Are you available to read? Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Anthea. Before ending the session, we all say with our mics muted, Beloved I Am presence and beloved Master Katumi, nourish the seeds planted in my consciousness so that the ideas entrusted to me become manifest flowers of perfect expression in my world and the world of all my fellow men. Beloved presence of God I Am, pour the light of thy great glory upon my consciousness and nourish the seeds planted by the masters. We thank you.
Thank you so much, beloved Trish. And thank you, everybody, for coming. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Just lovely words from the Ascended Masters. I'm going to stop the share. There we go. Thank you. Oh, we got Carola. That's nice to see you, beloved. And Cherise and all the lovely ones. Bless you all. Thank you for coming. Jeanette, my beloved. Whoops, let me just get my video on here.
Thank you for a wonderful service. The readings were just beautiful. Lovely, lovely, lovely,
Oh, and
lovely.
this is such a blessing. This is Senior Masters, yeah. It is.
Thank you, Anthea, beloved.
Thank
I
you.
hope you didn't freeze too much today because it's really cold.
Yes, they sent it up from the Cape. Lovely.
I
No,
don't know. Did it rain all night?
I don't know. I don't know.
I
Oh,
didn't either. I slept very well last night.
very good. That's lovely. Oh, thanks for all your help over the weekend.
Oh, it was such a pleasure. I loved every minute.
Oh, good. And
Yes,
thank
beautiful, beautiful readings today, Anthea. I love the Lord Michael reading from the angels and then the elementals. It's just, it was just lovely. And of course, they were all just perfect, really, really nice. And I just love your animal video every week. I love that animal decree. I think we should start doing it on Thursday because it's so nice.
Yes, beautiful.
It is lovely. And it's an animal video because it puts people in the mood, you know.
Yeah, no, it's very that, you know, we just our animals are just so amazing and loving and teaching us this love. And yeah. Anyway, thanks. Beautiful, beautiful meeting. Thank you.
Oh, lovely to have you, beloved Donna. And your hair's blazing light, by the way. I just had to tell you that because it looks like it's full of light. Anyway.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
A strand of light in the beginning. Every hair was a strand of light. I mean, it was like that. Every pore was just basically pouring out light. That's why it's called a pore. But anyway, there we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gosh. Anyway, lovely. Thank you so much, beloved Roxanne.
Oh, yes.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful reading.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How was your
Beautiful
trip?
reading.
You were gone this weekend teaching, or you're still gone?
No, I'm back in South Africa. So there was a workshop this weekend. Yes, that was where Gayleen helped me a lot. And so, but then a couple of things to do. Then I'm going to trek down to the Cape. Oh, so that'll be nice. Yeah. I haven't been back there for a long time. Anyway, beloved Cherise. Hi, beloved.
Hello, my beloved and everybody. Thank you for such a beautiful service. I'm sorry my internet kept cutting out and it was in and out, and so I'm sorry if the mic went on or off, but anyway, I've moved now to another place and I've been on, but it was really, my heart is just so open and I'm just feeling so grateful. And you know, I'm in Cape Town, Anthea. I've moved to Scarborough, so I'm going to see you soon.
Awesome. Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Oh, well, I look forward to it. Hopefully by next week I'll be down there. Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah. Looking forward
Thank
to
you. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah. Most
Are
amazing.
you driving, Anthea?
So what, beloved?
Are you driving from where you were teaching back?
Yes, I'm in my bus. Yes, I'm driving my bus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
how long does that take you to make that drive?
Well, listen, if I was really speedy, like my son, for instance, he can do it in a day, but it's, you know, but I take a few days to drive down because I don't rush. I stop off early, you know, do my thing and answer the emails and do all the stuff. And I just enjoy it. I just mosey down, you know. So it usually takes about 2.5 days. Yeah. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. No, it's good.
From Johannesburg to Cape Town, beautiful through these mountains, and it's just amazingly beautiful. Yeah, beautiful countryside.
Yeah, Donna was with me. It was so lovely. It was fun. Remember, Donna?
And it was just, wow. It was just beautiful. Yeah. There's like rivers going through and mountains and yeah.
Desert, the beloved Karoo, we were sending lots of love there. Yeah. And Jenna, and I got some really good donations when I was in America. And so I'm getting new batteries in my bus. So I'm really grateful for that. Because everything be changing, yeah. So sure, it was like really grateful, yeah.
Yeah.
Dollars
All
equate to a lot of rands. So, yeah, so that's good. They're coming on Wednesday, yippee. So I won't be running out of electricity on the way down. Yeah. Anyways.
Okay, I have to go, Anthea. I have an appointment. So thank you for today.
Oh, bless you, Roxy, and big hugs,
Yes.
beloved.
Yes.
Yes,
Hugs
God
and
bless
love.
you all. I love you
Yes.
all.
Love you all.
Bye-bye.
See you on Thursday.
Love you
too. Bye.
Bye bye.
There you are, Jenna. Oh, lots of love, bye. Nice to see you, Jenna, beloved.
Oh, all is well. We're getting some cool weather and it feels good. I've even got a hooded sweatshirt on today. It's only 50 degrees. It's not like it's freezing, but it's pretty awesome.
Oh, that's
We're
lovely.
enjoying it.
Yeah. Lovely. Hi, Corilla.
Hi.
Oh, lovely to see you. And look at your beautiful background. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. So that you do that on your computer.
Someone did it for me because I didn't want to show clutter anymore. So this so this is better for everyone.
Oh, it's a lovely picture. Oh, lovely to see you too. Yeah.
Thank you for today.
Oh, pleasure. It's a new one, yeah. And I see it. Yeah. Anyway, sending you all lots of love and bless you. Bye.
Bye.
Mhm.